back to the Donny Rapture channel, where I always bring you fresh, never before seen bodycam footage. Today's bodycam video takes place on April 28th, 2024 at Boca Bash, which is a party of sorts out on the water. Florida Fish and Wildlife officers were patrolling a high volume of boaters when they noticed a personal watercraft violating the speed zone. As the vessel came closer, officers observed the male and female exchange a very long romantic kiss while still in motion.
She's not paying attention. No proper lookout.
Pull the Jetski over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey! Bring the Jetski over here.
Oh, now they're both operating. Now we got two operators. Are you buckling up your vest?
Huh?
Are you buckling up your vest?
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Huh?
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay.
So I didn't know I couldn't do that.
What's that?
I mean, I went fast.
You went
That's
fast.
what I did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went fast.
No, sorry.
Yeah, too fast. Okay?
Too fast?
Too fast, yeah. Too fast.
30 miles.
Oh, you both? Yeah. You speak English too or no? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, good, no problem.
what was the problem?
Okay. So you understand what the problem was? You said you went too fast?
I told her.
Yeah. So you told her?
I told her.
Okay, gotcha. Whose jet ski is this? Oh, it's yours. Okay. And then you were just driving and borrowing it?
Yeah, I was just enjoying it.
Just enjoying it?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So is there a reason why you took over and started driving?
No, she asked me to drive.
I just wanted to enjoy
She asked you to drive after she got stopped by us, you're saying?
I didn't
Oh,
get
okay.
stopped.
Right now, we're stopping.
Yeah, but before, no, I didn't get stopped.
No, that's us stopping you. Yeah, so when she got stopped, she asked you to take over? Is that what you're saying?
Right here, when you turn around, you grab the throttles.
What throttle?
And then the wheel. You grab the wheel.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. So just getting down to way. And where's the registration for your vessel? You have a picture of it? Okay, sure. And do you have your ID with you?
No,
Yeah, I have
mine's
mine.
in the boat.
Yours is in the boat?
I was trying to go to my boat.
My wallet's over
Okay.
there. Get my wallet.
What's that?
My wallet.
Your wallet? Okay.
She got my wallet.
Okay. Drop it. What are you looking for down in there?
His wallet?
Okay.
My wallet? Yeah. It's
Oh.
yeah.
And we're gonna have to see when we get done with this. We'll just check for the we'll check the fire extinguisher. And do you have a horn or whistle for your jet ski as well? You do? Okay.
That's
There
my
we go.
driver's license.
Thank you. And you don't have an ID with you or a driver's license?
It's in my boat.
It's in your boat? Okay. What we'll do is we'll just take your name and date of birth. What's the wristband for? What's that?
Oh, when I was in the pier,
Okay.
they gave me that.
What's the pier? I don't know. I'm not from around here.
Oh, from
Hard time remembering there.
If it isn't obvious, the officers are asking about the wristband because they are commonly given at bars when entering. They're trying to get her to admit that she's been drinking.
I don't remember.
Does she have a boater? Do you have a boater ID card as well or no?
I don't think she does.
No.
Just driver's license.
Yeah, you have to have a boater identification card to operate. Okay.
Can't he?
But he's good because you're with him, but he's got the temporary. Okay.
Oh, okay. Which
No, I'm saying for future reference to let you
Okay.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're by yourself, you need to have one. But right
Okay.
now he's taking over for you.
Yeah.
No. I mean he's.
If he has one, you can drive as long as he's on the boat with you.
That's
You
what I'm
just
saying.
can't drive by yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So listen, fire extinguisher. If we can see that. Fire extinguisher. Could you get that out for me?
I don't know what that means.
The fire extinguisher puts out the fire.
Have it?
Do you have a fire extinguisher?
Receipt or
On the boat right here? Yeah.
You have one?
Yeah, I do.
Inside of
If
it?
she wants to come onto our boat so you can get it, she Yeah. can.
Okay. You want to just sit right here and turn
So
around?
I came.
Okay. And you just flip your feet around.
At this point in the vessel stop, it's fairly clear to everyone but the operators that this has become a BUI investigation. Having the female hop aboard the patrol vessel will not only allow the officers to look for signs of impairment, it's going to make it a lot easier to arrest her if she decides not to do the SFSTs.
Dating, are you saying?
I lost it.
You want to just close it back up? All right, so here, you know we're out here for everybody's safety, right?
I know what.
Okay, you understand?
I lost it, yeah.
You lost it, yeah?
So whatever you guys want to do it.
What about the horn or a whistle?
Do
you have a horn or a whistle?
The horn, like...
Horn or a whistle, yeah.
Buzina. Buzina funciona?
I have it over there.
Okay, you want to check it? Grab it for us?
Aperta a buzina.
All right, great. Here's the thing. Like I said, we're out here for everyone's safety, right? When we see a violation on the water, and I'm smelling the alcohol coming from both of you, you know, that makes us.
Yeah.
We're concerned about your safety, okay?
Of course.
We want to make sure that you're safe to be operating out here on the water.
Of course, yeah.
All right. So what we'd like to do is run you through some field sobriety tasks to make sure you're okay to operate safely on these waters.
I understand.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
We're going
I was just trying to get to the boat that I was to
Okay.
go home.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's what I was trying
Okay.
to do.
So what we'd like to
And
do.
I asked him to help me out because I was at the other boat and he had a jet ski. So I asked him like to take me to the other boat so then I can go home. That's
Okay.
what I was trying to do.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then to have fun.
Would you be
and
willing to do some field
enjoy it.
sobriety so we can make sure
He
you're
just
okay?
let me
Sure, yeah.
drive
You wanna
because
go ahead and
I've
put
done
that
it
back in?
before, and of course I don't have a license
Watch
or
that
anything.
wallet.
But I've done it before. I just told him, can I drive a little bit so
Okay.
then I just enjoy it. It was not like something crazy, but of course I
Go
know
ahead and just step over here.
that I was too fast about it.
You know that you were
I
too
shouldn't-
fast,
yeah,
and you asked
I
him if
shouldn't do
you
that.
asked him if you could drive it, and then he let you drive
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
yeah.
Foolishly, this girl just admitted to two things: operating the vessel and knowingly speeding through a slow speed zone, which the officer was sure to note in his report.
Okay.
He's just my friend, and it was literally like my boat was
Boyfriend or no?
He's my friend. No,
Boyfriend, no
no
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Okay. All right. So just want to run you through some field sobriety tasks to make sure you're safe to be operating. You're okay with that?
I'm not gonna operate anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drive anymore.
I know, but you were operating. Okay. So we want to make sure you're safe. Okay.
Okay.
You want to just sit right here for me? You right there? Yep, sit down. There you go. So if you could just move to the front edge of your seat for me.
Why do I have to do that?
What's that?
Why do I have to do that?
If you move to the front edge of your seat so we can begin the field sobriety tasks.
But why do I have to do that?
No, sit down. Sit down.
But why do I have to?
And then move forward. Okay, there you go. Okay, good job. Tip this pin right here.
Yeah.
Equal pupil size, resting nystagmus. Check for equal tracking. Don't move your head, just follow with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Yeah.
Right here. Okay, remember to keep your head still, okay? All right, equal tracking is good. We're going to check for lack of smooth pursuit.
In case you didn't notice, her boyfriend is also given SFSTs, but his test is going a lot quicker and smoothly. I'm gonna save you guys from watching this man plead with her to stop moving her head for like 20 minutes. But ultimately, the man skipped the eye test and went straight on to the rest of the tasks.
So the next task is actually the finger to nose task, okay? So you're gonna make a fist with both of your hands, extend your index fingers, turn your palms forward, remain in this position while I explain the task. Do you understand? Just like
Like,
this.
to be honest, I don't even have to.
No, stay seated. Stay seated for me. Okay.
Without a doubt, had the woman chosen not to participate in SFSTs, the officer would have arrested her based on his observations so far, and she probably could have fought the charges a lot easier, to be honest.
And you're gonna put your hands down by your sides just like this. Okay, remain in this position while I explain the tasks. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. When I say begin, you're gonna tilt your head back to about a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. It's gonna look like this. I'm not closing my eyes for officer safety. It's gonna look like this. Okay, don't begin yet, okay? When I tell you to, touch the tip of your nose with the tip of your index finger and immediately return it to your side. Okay? It's gonna look like this. Okay? Don't begin yet, okay? This is the tip of your index finger. This is the side of your index finger. This is the other side of your index finger. This is the pad. It's gonna be the very tip of your index finger to the very tip of your nose, the dime-sized portion of your nose farthest from your face, okay? And don't start yet. Remember, you're gonna stay in this position. And if you want to take the lanyard off, that might help too. Take that off there. You must touch your right index finger to your nose. When I say left, you must touch your left index finger to your nose. Do you understand? Yes? Okay, go ahead and begin. Okay, do you remember what I told you to do When I say begin, what are you supposed to do? Tilt your head back and close your eyes, okay? Remember that part? Okay, go ahead and tilt your head back, close your eyes. Remember that part?
I have a hard time understanding you talking too fast.
Okay, I'll slow down. You're going to tilt your head back to about a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. You want me to talk slower? Okay.
Since we just heard this, I'm gonna fast forward through this.
Go ahead and begin. Okay. You have to wait for me to give you the command, okay? I haven't given you a command yet. Okay? Right, so when I say begin, do you remember what you're supposed to do when I say begin? Okay, go ahead, begin. Okay, don't bring your hand up yet, remember?
He's going to tell you left or
Just
right. Listen to him.
your head back, your eyes closed, okay? And I will tell you the command for left or right, okay? So, tilt your head back to about a 45-degree angle and close your eyes. Okay. Left. Okay, remember to keep your eyes closed, okay? And immediately return to your side. Right. Remember to immediately return to your side. Left. Okay, immediately return it to your side. Right. And you're going to keep your head back. Right. Left. Left hand. Edge. Remember to immediately return to your side. Keep your eyes closed. Okay.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the vessel, her boyfriend has completed the SFSTs.
It's going to be, I have a feeling, refusal here in a second.
It also shows verifying
100%
that he is
single
possible falsity in this payment deal.
Should I wait when he's done, please?
Do it.
All right, buddy, listen. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, look at those motors. Put your hands behind your back. Right here. Stop. You're being placed under arrest for boating under the influence, okay?
The next task is the palm pat. You're going to place your hands palm to palm with one hand up and one hand down, like this. Remain in this position while I explain the task. Do you understand? When I tell you to begin, turn the top hand over and count out loud 1. Then turn the hand back over and count out loud 2. Counting only when your hands make contact, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Repeat this, speed up as you go, and do not stop until told. Make sure to keep your hands and fingers parallel during each pat, like this. Do you understand? Okay. Go ahead and begin.
How many times?
I'm sorry?
How many times?
Okay, just do what you can remember. I'm sorry?
So I meant to do that, right?
Do what you can remember, okay? And remember, you're going to count out loud. You're going to count out loud. Remember that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Last one, I'm going to go slow again, okay? Make fists with both of your hands. Place your left fist at the center of your chest and your right fist against your left fist. It's going to look like this. When I say begin, you must perform 4 tasks. The first task is to count out loud from 1 to 4 while you move your fists in a step-like fashion, making contact between your fists at each step. The second task is to memorize the position of your fists after you have counted to 4. Clap your hands 3 times and return your fists to the memorized position.
Can you be one at a time?
Okay, so it's going to look like this. And the third task is to move your fists in a step-like fashion in reverse order, counting out loud from 5 to 8 and returning your left fist to your chest. It's going to look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. The fourth task is to open your hands with your palms down and place them in your lap. Okay, now do you understand to begin? Okay, begin. Do what you can remember. Right? Are you? Okay, are you done? Okay. What I need you to do now is just stand up, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Okay? You're going to be arrested for boating under the influence to the point where your normal faculties are impaired.
He's going to jail too.
You know, it wasn't that bad. I respected when you told me to slow down.
Oh,
I did.
we actually had to get on the PA and yell at you.
Huh?
We had to get on the public address system, the PA system, and yell at you to come over to us after you like waved to us. She's been cooperative and compliant, no problems with her whatsoever. Just wait for the officer to get that off, ma'am.
Relax.
Whose phone is this? That's mine, thanks.
I'll stay with you. Yeah.
Okay, so I have his wallet and your phone, okay? Okay.
What's your name?
You said you're cold? Oh, sorry. We don't have any jackets for it, no?
According to the report, the woman was charged with boating under the influence. The officer was also nice enough to praise the couple on their cooperation throughout their arrest. This was the first time I've ever made a video featuring a double BUI arrest, especially a couple. It's pretty romantic. Anyways, I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Or I don't know, watch some of my other videos. I post several videos a week, so if you don't want to miss them, be sure to subscribe. That would be swell.